Wir gehen erstmal zurück wieder zum Schmied. So, wir haben alle Zutaten.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Das hoffe ich aber auch.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business.
Alles klar, machen wir.
Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Na ja, gut, macht ja Sinn. Die hatte ihre Meisterin, ne?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
Cool, okay.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack.
Alles gut. Du bist ja bei uns in bester Gesellschaft
Maybe
hier.
it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Okay, machen wir so. Ich vertraue dir.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Von mir aus, können wir machen.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Ja, für ihn als Weiterbildung auf jeden Fall geil, ne? Die machen sich beide dran, die Wunderkerne und die Adepten Talismane anzufertigen. Sehr gut.
The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
Kleine Perfektionistin, ha?
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Na dann. Würde ich doch sagen, wir haben alles gefunden. Oh, ich ahne Böses. Ich ahne Böses wieder. Nein! Schon wieder irgendein Auftrag, der blockiert. Das gibt's doch nicht. Ein Pakt durch die Zeit, ey. Ihr macht mich wahnsinnig, ne? Das da muss ich jetzt schon wieder machen. Oh. Ich werde wahnsinnig. Wahnsinnig werde ich hier, ey. So, gut. Dann müssen wir halt eben diese Legenden-Quest jetzt erst wieder machen. Oh. Gerade hier im Strahl kürzen, ey. Heftig. Abwärts. Hopp. So, ey, ihr drei da. Lebt ihr noch oder habt ihr schon Herzkasper gekriegt, weil ihr so viel Arbeit habt?
Beisht, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
Echt? Nur einmal getroffen?
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
Okay. Einsicht ist der beste Weg zur Besserung.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Sehr gut. Endlich mal wieder jemand, der hier
Of
durchgreift.
course. We'll do it right away.
Ja, vielleicht schlaft ihr erstmal.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Tja,
Yes, there's one more thing.
was denn?
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
Es war mir auch ein Vergnügen, Ganyu.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined.
Das ist schön. Das ist die Hauptsache.
I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Ja, auf geht's. Klar.
Sure, but are you ever done with work on you?
Paimon, bist du bescheuert? Natürlich.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Zum Kotzen. Na gut, dann eben nicht. Gut. Toll. Jetzt das abgeschlossen. Wollt ihr mich eigentlich veräppeln? Die machen mich fertig, Leute. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Stück haben wir noch. Sehr schön. Das Ding will ich jetzt auch endlich fertig haben. Mann. Gut, dann würde ich auch sagen, huschen wir gerade mal hier von der Goldstube wieder rüber. Oh yeah, Baby. Es wird immer größer. Hübsch, hübsch. Also langsam nimmt es jetzt Form an, ne? Hast du gut gemacht. Also sie kann auf Dings draufklettern, auf Laternen. Finde ich eine sehr wertvolle Fähigkeit und Eigenschaft. So. Hi.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already?
Mhm.
All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Ivan hat die Wettbewerbsteilnehmer
I hereby
herbeigerufen.
announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
Aber Beidou ist gar nicht dabei, ne?
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
Ja, weil ihr scheiße seid.
I can't believe it.
Aber musst du wohl.
So close, but so far.
So close, du hast wahrscheinlich nicht mal ein Ding.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Okay.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Nicht? Ich habe sie nämlich eben hier nicht
Captain
gesehen.
Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Okay.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first! This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Das ist richtig. Jetzt fast einen Monat, ne? Ja, über einen Monat, wo wir das Ding platt gemacht haben. Heftig. Also hier für die Leute in der Aufnahme nicht, aber ja, für mich hier. Ende Dezember, Anfang Januar hatte ich das hier mit, oder hat Ninjuang, das Jadegemach ja gekillt. Und jetzt,
Combine the
Ende
Adepti
Januar wird es
sigils with the
aufgebaut.
Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
Na dann.
Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Dann mach mal.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yoon's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Das ist nur damit du hier den Eintrittsgeld abkassierst, ne?
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
Natürlich, mach mal.
You're next. What is your question?
Ja, das ist jetzt die große Frage, ne?
I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Oh Gott, nein. Okay, und die Frage ist
Managing a successful
weggeschmissen.
business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang?
Toll.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason.
Richtig. Es kommt ja immer darauf an, wo man sich zu Hause fühlt, ne? Ob der Ort einen mag oder nicht, ist ja erstmal scheißegal. Aber wenn man sich mit dem Ort auseinandersetzt und für die Leute da ist und mit denen zusammenarbeitet, sich verabredet, kennenlernt und so weiter, ne? Irgendwann ist man Teil davon. Daher.
Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Ja, kommt dir genau passend,
Me?
ne?
Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Ja, die planen
Stay
doch schon
alert.
wieder irgendwas, ne?
Beidou, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Ist klar. Ningwang beginnt die Zeremonie für den Aufstieg.
When I
Erst
first set foot in the
Jadegemachs.
Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Na super. Schon wieder so einer.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Alter Schwede, was für eine überragend geile Szene einfach. Schon wieder.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
Was
I
läuft jetzt
hardly
hier?
see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Lass jetzt mal verrecke. Okay, jetzt ist er abgetaucht. Alter Schwede, was geht hier gerade ab? Na du? Diese zwei? Jetzt irgendwas verpasst?
Obey! You're toast! Boba! Someone needs assistance.
Na dann. Gut, probieren es mal mit Kenjing. Okay, wir haben 3 Stück. Der eine in der Mitte, der ist schon so gut wie tot. Aber die anderen 2 Köpfe sind halt eben noch relativ gut dabei.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Nice and spicy. Yeah.
Manifest! Unleash!
Okay, der ist schon mal halb tot.
I shall not yield! By ordinance divine, manifest!
You can't run. Punishment.
Der sollte unten gerade gut Schaden machen.
Boba, get them.
Boba von unten jetzt auch. Obwohl der runtergefallen ist ins Wasser. Gut.
I must leave no stone unturned.
So, bitte mal ein bisschen Heilung. Erst mal, wenn wir ein bisschen nass werden. Hauptsache, wir heilen unsere Damen wieder hoch. Wir kommen leider immer an den hintersten nicht dran. Oh, na dann. Wir wählen nochmal. Schön wäre es, wenn wir mal einmal die Mitte schon mal killen würde. Ich wäre auch zufrieden mit dem da. Oder mit dir. So, Kopf Nummer 1 ist platt. Was machen sie? Okay. Ich glaube, der ist nicht platt, aber der ist schon mal gut angeglitscht, ne? So, Macht im Meer.
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Ja, da hat sie wohl recht. Besser ist es. Wir verlassen mal hier die Sphäre. Ist alles in Ordnung bei dir? Geht's dir gut?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine.
Ja, du hast deine wahren Kräfte gefunden, ne?
I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry.
Ja.
She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
Ja, das war ganz gut, ne?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Ja, will ich aber auch meinen.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Sehr schön.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal.
Sehr schön. Dafür hat die also die Wundmedizin gebraucht. Die hat das schon echt seit Monaten geplant, ne?
Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Sheen hat es auf sich genommen, uns zu beschützen. Genau wie die Heldin in der Oper. Weil das hat sie sehr gemocht, glaube ich, das Stück. Nee, ich nehme das obere.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Ja, dankeschön, hast du ja auch geschafft.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
Sehr gut.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time.
Weil sie es jetzt für andere macht und nicht nur für sich selber. Hat natürlich schon eine große Wirkung auch, ne? Also man sieht, dass die Charaktere auch an sich selbst wachsen.
Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Ich hoffe doch, oder?
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child.
Ja, werde ich, aber sie ist ja nämlich in meinem Team, insofern hat sie Pech gehabt. Nein, wenn es irgendwie möglich ist, dann helfen wir ihr.
One has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
Ja, wenn wir neue Geschichten von ihrer Kindheit hören wollen, dann kommen wir zu dir.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Alles klar. Wenn ich gerade hier bin, müssen wir ein bisschen Erz sammeln, ne? Magisches Erz, da oben haben wir noch ein bisschen Jade, Nachtjade. Magische Kristalle. So, Brockenkristall. Hier noch mehr. Ach, Beautiful. So. Das hier auch noch. So, dann, oh, hier ist, ach du Scheiße, hier ist alles voll mit dem Zeug. Na, Kinders, ey. Okay. So, haben wir jetzt mal alles hier? Na, natürlich nicht. Es tut mir jetzt echt leid, aber das muss natürlich sein. Sehr schön. So, fertig. Mann, ey, was eine Geburt. Gut. Das Schiff hier hinten ist auch weg, ne? Oh, wir können uns hochteleportieren, oder was? Tatsache. Okay. Das hört sich auch gut an. Oh, hier unten? Ne, da oben liegt's vor Anker jetzt. Okay. Ja, gut. Ich würde sagen, in der nächsten Folge dann die große Feier. Und ich hoffe, dass das dann alles mal auch was wird, ne? Also, ihr Lieben, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, euch hat dieser Bossfight eben auch so gut gefallen wie mir. Und auch die Sequenz davor überragend. Das Spiel ist einfach schön. Muss man einfach ganz knallhart mal auch sagen. Oder mal wieder sagen. Habe ich jetzt auch schon längere Zeit nicht gemacht. Aber mehrere Folgen eher. So, also, bis dahin, ihr Lieben. Ciao, ciao.